But God said, you cut the adulterer, you cut the liar, the thief.
Amen.
What's the difference? So you got your own status quo. God said, all of them the same. That's sin. So I had to scale back on it. You ain't so righteous, Jim. When I start looking at myself, I become filthy and filthy and filthy. You understand that? That's when that humbleness comes when you read these scriptures. Like, man, I got a lot of work to do. Don't be proud. Go ahead.
Counsel is mine and sound wisdom. I am understanding. I have strength.
He said, counsel is mine. Meaning that he going to counsel you through these scriptures. Like I tell you, I don't do no counsel. What we do on the Sabbath day is counsel enough. I'm going to just take you to the same scriptures I took you to the last time we talked about this. Same thing. I ain't got time to be battling a pity party between you and your husband, you and your kids, you and all this stuff. I ain't got time. I'm going to take you to the book. This is what the book says. We read this stuff. This is the purpose of Bible study. This is the purpose of Sabbath day. So you can act upon these scriptures. Period. Go ahead.
By me kings reign and princes decree justice.
Yes, sir. Wait a minute. We're going too far.
No, sir.
It's on 15.
Okay. Go ahead.
You want me to read 15?
Go ahead, read. Go ahead.
By me kings reign and princes decree justice.
Okay, we good with that. This is what I'm just nailing this home about. God, if you see these sinful acts coming about, you will hate them too. Don't just cherry pick what you hate. Hate them all. Hate them all. But most people, well, that's my grandma. Well, that's my dad. Well, that's my wife. No, you hate those acts. That's what it is. You don't hate them. I want to stress that. Because most people get in the mode of hating them. Don't hate nobody. God said if you hate somebody in your heart, he considers you as a murderer. So if you hating a person, you murdering yourself. You murdering them. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 7. Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 1. We understand this, y'all. If you want people to take you serious, teach them the book. Too many of us are clowns. I can't stand for a person not to take me serious. I ain't got time to be clowning for you. I don't care if you don't like me or not. I'm going to tell you. That's wrong with our men today and women. Folks don't take us serious until we sing, dance, or running with a ball. That's it. Oh, he dancing. Oh, yeah, listen to what he got to say. He dancing. What he got to say? He run the ball. That's the only time they take you serious. When you play football, basketball, whatever. They don't want to hear what these people got to say. Let most of these athletes, once they retire, and they don't have this status quo no more, they can care less what they're doing now. They can care less. Because they ain't at the prime of their life no more. See it all the time. But if you want people to take you serious forever, long as upon earth, give them this book. Verse 1, go ahead.
The Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding.
This is what Solomon wrote, to know wisdom and instruction. You got to read this to know it. Go ahead.
To receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, and judgment and equality. To give subtlety to the simple, to the young man knowledge and discretion.
He said this subtlety will give you good sense when you're dealing with stuff. Because young men, young women, whoever it is, they are foolish at heart. If you want to know how to conduct yourself, make right decisions, go to the book. Go ahead.
A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall obtain unto wise counsels.
This is you wise, but if it's boring to you, you'll fall asleep. You'll do whatever. Your body be here, your mind be elsewhere. It'll be elsewhere. If you want to be wise, you want people to take you serious, this is how you get it. Go ahead.
To understand a proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise and their dark sayings.
This is how you understand. Go ahead.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction.
Fools despise this. When you read this stuff, they like, oh, why you got to keep reading? Oh, why every time I talk to him, he got that word in his mouth? Oh, why can't he just be like me? I don't want to be like you, because at the state you going to that lake. I ain't saying, I'm not telling you you're going to hell. I'm saying, you keep doing these things, sinning like you're sinning, you're going to the lake of fire. Jump down to verse 22. Go ahead.
How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
Yes, sir.
And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
She said, how long you going to be in this state? How long you going to keep hitting that brick wall over and over and over again until you understand God's word is the only way of escape? Go ahead.
Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you.
Yes, sir.
I will make known my words unto you.
When he said pour out his spirit, he talking about his word.
Amen. Amen.
He ain't talking about he gonna put no angel in your mind and your body that can control you, as they taught you in these Sunday churches. This is how he pouring it out. We read it, we understand it. Go ahead.
Because I have called and ye refused. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded it.
He called upon you, telling you about these laws. He said, but you ain't regarded it. You just spit in his face, pretty much. When you don't regard God's word, you spit in his face. And believe me, he don't take that kind. Go ahead, this is what he say right here.
But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and with none of my reproof.
You have refused all his counsel. That's not. You refuse it. Listen what the Lord will do to you.
I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh.
Oh yeah, you want to know if God got a sense of humor? Yeah. His sense of humor comes when that man is raping you. His sense of humor comes when that man is molesting your little child. That's when his sense of humor comes. He laughed at that. Then people say, oh, how can you say that? It happened. If he didn't want it to happen, it won't happen. But they take this stuff by just playing with it. Go ahead.
When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you,
Yes, sir.
then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
Oh, then when this man having sex with his woman, he get AIDS. Now you want to call him, Lord, hear me. No. He don't hear you now. He's not going to hear you. Go ahead. This is what he say here.
For that they hated knowledge, and did not choose the fear of the Lord. They would none of my counsel. They despised all my reproof.
Go ahead.
Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way, and be filled with their own devices.
He ain't talking about no apple orange. You're going to eat that AIDS, man. You're going to eat that whatever destruction happened to you. You're going to eat it because you what? You refuse his counsel, his laws. You didn't fear him. You didn't fear him. So when it come on you, don't act surprised it's coming. Me too, if it come on me. Go ahead.
32. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them.
There it is, the prosperity ministry. They looking at all these churches. Oh man, God got to be over there. Look at the pastor. He got a big old car, he got a big church, big congregation. Ain't keeping not law the first. Got you there on Sunday, got you there on Christmas, got you there on Thanksgiving, got you there on Valentine's Day, got you there on Mother's Day, got you there on all these paganized days. But you saying he prospers and God with him. You better read this book. It's going to destroy you. Go ahead.
But whosoever hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from fear of evil.
You're going to be quiet from fear of evil because you know God got you. Psalm chapter 15 and verse 1. We're going to hit this. We're going to hit this like a crackhead hitting a pipe. And you know they can hit it good. You're going to hit it. I'm going to put something on your mind today. You said I'm scared of you. I said, yeah, I'm trying to scare the hell out of you. I'm talking about the literal lake of fire. I ain't cussing. Psalm 15 and verse 1. Go ahead.
Lord, who shall abide in my tabernacle? Who shall dwell in thy holy hill?
Go ahead.
He that walketh uprightly and worketh righteousness and speaketh the truth in his heart.
See, we got to understand how to approach God. All the lies they tell you in the church, come as you are. You better not come with that name of God. That's why I ain't so quick to baptize, especially I ain't baptizing no kids, period. You got to understand His word, because once you baptize, you married to the Lord. And we did a lesson on that, showing you, once you get in that water, come out, don't play with Him. He's jealous now. When you go in that water, believe me, go in that water knowing that I'm going to try my best to follow these laws to the T, if you can. Try. This is what we're talking about. Don't approach the Lord any kind of way. Go ahead.
Verse 3. He that biteth not with his tongue, nor doeth evil to his neighbor, nor taketh up a reproach against his neighbor, in whose eyes a vile person is contented.
He said contented. Go ahead.
But he honoreth them that fear the Lord. He that sweareth to his own hurt and changes not.
See, understand, these little simple things right here, backbiting. Like you talking one way in front of this person, but then you talking behind his back differently. God said, I can't stand it. This is how you find out if you really about God or if you really faking the phone. You faking. The small things we think God just look over. No, He don't look over. You just don't understand. They are big in God's eye. Backbiting, how you dwell with your neighbor. All this stuff. He looks at you like, man, I can't stand what you're doing. Most of all, I can't stand you at this time. Go ahead.
He that putteth not out his money to usury, nor taketh reward against the innocent. He that doeth these things shall never be moved.
He said, you doing this stuff? Usury, meaning that, okay, man, I owe you $5. You got to give me 10 back. That's usury. God hate that, meaning charging high interest. Most people don't know this. You loan somebody, don't ask for nothing extra. Just give them money back what I loan you. This usury, meaning high interest. And we all been guilty of this. Understand, this stuff is real serious to God, but it's small to us that don't know. I'm trying to educate you how to fear Him. Let's go to Psalms 101, verse 3. The small things of man are big in God's eyes. Very big. And I'm going to show you some of these small things. Psalms 101, verse 3. Go ahead, brother.
I will set no wicked thing before mine eyes. I hate the work of them that turn aside. It shall not cleave to me.
He said, I won't set no wicked thing in my eyes, meaning I won't look over you, your wife and kids, your whatever, because I hate it. God using hate right here, the things that turn aside. If you shall not cleave to me. How do you cleave? You keep these commandments. We're keeping one today. Keep them together on the Sabbath day. Go ahead.
A forward heart shall depart from me. I will not know a wicked person.
He said, I won't know you. Meaning a forward heart, your mind. You being led by your own self instead of letting God lead you. Oh, I know what's best for me. Forget this book. Okay. He said, I would not know the wicked person. If you think like that, you wicked. Go ahead.
Verse 5. Whoso privately slandereth his neighbor, him will I cut off. Him that has an high look and a proud heart will not I suffer.
Oh, so you talking behind these church members' back. You talking behind these folks' back, privately. You saying smile in the face, stab them in the back. Who saying that? OJ, right? Where you think they get it from? The book. They smile in the face. All I want to take my place, backstabs. This is it. This is big in God's eyes. Very big. He will kill you for this. He don't want you in his sight. Don't back. Go ahead.
Mine eyes shall be upon the faithful of the land, that they may dwell with me.
Go ahead.
He that walketh in a perfect way, he shall serve me.
Go ahead.
He that worketh deceit shall not dwell within my house. He that telleth lies shall not tarry in my sight.
Oh, that little white lie. Oh, just a little white lie. Lies. If you lying on anything, he said you will not dwell in this house. It's tight now, I'm telling you. It's real tight. That's why we got to make sure we acknowledge him in everything we do. Go ahead.
I will early destroy all the wicked of the land, that I may cut off all wicked doers from the city of the Lord.
Like I told y'all, this is a testing ground, the earth, before the resurrection. He trying to make sure that you are worthy of his kingdom. By these tests that we're going to go through on this land, on this earth right now. It's testing. Everything we do, they're going to open some books up, you're going to open some books up, and we're going to be judged. Let's go to Ephesians chapter 4, verse 21. This thing right here be good. So I keep me in check. Every time my mind be going elsewhere. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 21. Go ahead, brother.
If so be that ye have heard him, and have been taught by him, as the truth is in Jesus.
If you hear Jesus, you're going to be taught by Jesus. If you taught by Jesus, you should be able to find in the book. You should be able to find it. But if you taught by man, you ain't going to find it. Like December 25th, you ain't going to find it. Go ahead.
That ye put off concerning the former conversation, the old man.
There go that mouth again. That formal conversation. You act one way in front of somebody else, but you still got that formal conversation in your mouth. Don't try to act this way in front of me, because I ain't got no heaven in here to put you in. That's why I don't want to know too much about you. Because I know I got to correct it. Go ahead.
That you put off concerning the former conversation, the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust.
Deceitful lust. Lusting now for another man, husband. That too. With all this crazy stuff going on now, they got you mixed up. Lusting after another man's wife. Lusting after another woman's husband. All this is deceitful. Deceitful lust. All this wicked stuff that folks doing sexually. Fornication. Deceitful. Go ahead.
And be renewed in the spirit of your mind.
Be renewed in the spirit of your mind. The words that are in your mind need to be renewed. Because you got all this bad conversation in your mind. And how it get renewed? Through the word of God. Go ahead.
And that ye put on the new man,
Yes,
which after God is created in righteousness and true holiness.
Put on the new man. He ain't telling you you're going to get a little body. Your conversation, your mind going to be new. This is how you put it on. You learn it, just like that test you studying for. I'm going to get a new A because I studied for a test and I know the information on the test. And it's the same thing about the Word of God. Study for the test. So when you come up against the trials of the world, you can pass it.
Come on.
Go ahead.
Wherefore, putting away lying, speak every man truth with his neighbor.
Yes, sir.
For we are members one of another.
They got them lies again. Them lies. When somebody asks you a question, don't be saying, oh, I ain't do it. Think about it. Think about it first before you open your mouth. Tell our kids that all the time. Think about it. Everybody in the house said they ain't do it, but it's been done. Somebody did it. Because they ain't thinking. Then we break it all the way down. Oh, yeah, I did it. You just lied. That's how simple it is, but God don't like that. Go ahead.
Be ye angry and sin not.
Yes, sir.
Let not the sun go down upon your wrath.
It's all right to be angry, but don't sin. Don't sin. It's all right to be angry. For a lot of folks say, man, it's a sin. No, it's not. What's anger? When it becomes sin is when you acting upon this thing and you take that anger and you went out there and did something sinful. Somebody can hurt you, man. It's okay. If they hurt you, you should be angry. But don't kill them. Don't stab them with a knife. Don't hurt them. All for some simple stuff. Go ahead.
Neither give place to the devil.
Don't give place to him because he will hurt you. Go ahead.
Let him that stole steal no more, but rather let him labor, working with his hands the things which is good,
Yes, sir.
that he may have to give to him that needeth.
That's it. Go ahead.
Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers.
If it ain't helping nobody, don't say it. That's all it's saying. Corrupt communication. Well, you know what sister so-and-so did? You know what she did this and that? You ain't trying to help them. You ain't trying to help them out. You just gossip. A talebearer, as the word say. God hates this. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 3. I know I got one more finish that. Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 30. Got a lot of information right here. I want to nail this home. The fear of the Lord. You got to fear. If you don't understand that what you're doing, your action that you're doing is wrong, you won't fear. That's why we go through these scriptures and read them. And some of us didn't know about that backbiting. Get it in you. Proverbs 3 verse 30. Go ahead.
Strive not with a man without cause, if he have done thee no harm.
Strive not. Don't get mad because she got a pretty dress on. You ain't got one. Don't get mad because he's ripped up and your body looking like toe up. Don't get mad. Simple stuff that you'll be amazed when people just hate a person for. That person ain't do nothing wrong. They did what they want to do with their body. Or their whatever, their car, their house. Some people just get mad over stupid stuff. They ain't did you no harm. They ain't did you no harm. So why are you mad at them? I just don't like it. I just don't like him. Go ahead, he gonna tell you why.
Envy thou not the oppressor, choose none of his ways.
That is what it is. Envying them. You envying them. Go ahead.
For the forward is abomination to the Lord, but his secret is with the righteous.
That's the secret thing that folks don't understand. The forward thinking is the abomination to the Lord. Oh, I can eat this pork. That ain't gonna hurt me. See, look, I eat it. This how they do us, man. And then you're like, okay, then nothing happened to you then, but wait later on. Something gonna happen to you. He said, but his secret is with the righteous. Go ahead.
The curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked, but he blesses the habitation of the just.
That curse in there, y'all. A lot of people don't understand. When you got the curse in your house, ain't nothing working right. It's not working right. You got that big Christmas tree, you got all these idols, you got this cross, you got these pictures, this white Jesus up in the house. All this stuff, you just look around. Go to your mama house, you see all that stuff. If they ain't with Israel, you gonna see it. The curse is in your house, and you wonder why it ain't working right. God said, but he blesses the habitation of the just, the ones that follow these laws. We ain't got no graven images up in our house. We ain't following this stuff. Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 12. Go ahead, same book.
A naughty person, a wicked man, walketh with a forward mouth.
Yes, sir. Look at that mouth again, a naughty person. This is the things God requires of us, how we should fear. We got to check this mouth. Go ahead.
He winketh with his eyes. He speaketh with his feet. He teaches with his fingers.
You know how a person wink at you? Don't tell them what I told you now. Bearing false witness, like, oh, hold on. That's what we used to do back in the day. You see a person winking out, you just be quiet. Or you just say what they want to say. That's what he's talking about. He winking with his eye. He wants you to do something evil. Like, bro, I don't know what you winking at me for. I'm going to tell you the truth now. You do something in front of me, I'm going to tell you. Because I'm held accountable. Go ahead.
14. Fallenness is in his heart.
Mm-hmm.
He devises mischief continually. He soweth discord.
Forwardness in his heart, meaning that he gonna think his way. He gonna try to save his behind or her behind or his homeboy behind, no matter if it's right or wrong. This is what he thinking on, the way he's made for making it right for him, not making it right in God's eyes. Go ahead. And then so he said he sowed discord, meaning that it's gonna be some friction between these people because you done lied. You done lied on this person. Go ahead.
Therefore shall his calamity come suddenly. Suddenly shall he be broken without remedy.
You know how people are. You heard what happened to so-and-so? He was in that man's house and that man showed up. He thought he got away with it because he thought he knew the man's schedule. No, he came home early. And he shot and killed him. Calamity. Go ahead.
These 6 things doeth the Lord hate.
Mm-hmm.
Yea, 7 are an abomination
Oh,
unto
yeah.
him.
Lord hate. Let's see what he hate. Go ahead.
A proud look,
Mm-hmm.
a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood.
These are the things that God hate. Get familiar with them. Know them for yourself. Go ahead.
And heart that devises wicked imaginations, feet that be swift and run into mischief.
A heart that defies wicked. Wicked stuff you think in your mind. And you can see some of the wicked stuff these people come up by the movies, by just all this wickedness going on in the world. These are the things that God hates. Go ahead.
A false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among his brethren.
Look at them lies again. And you're sowing discord, meaning that you're causing friction between two brothers off of lies, or sisters off of lies. That's all discord is. Let's go to 1 Peter chapter 1 and verse 13. You got some hope. We got it in a minute. I want to nail this home, the fear of the Lord. You got to know what to fear. Lying. God hates that. Stealing, backbiting, or being two-faced with a person. He hates that. You got to be obedient. 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 13. Go ahead, brother.
Wherefore gird up the loins of your mind. Be sober and hope to the end for the grace that is to be brought unto you at the revelation of Jesus Christ.
He said, gird up the loins of your mind, meaning that get your mind prepared in these scriptures so you can handle this sin when it hits you. Because some people are taken by surprise because they're not reading and studying. And then they find themselves sitting at a Christmas dinner. Go ahead.
As obedient children, not fashioning yourselves according to the former lust in your ignorance.
That's what I'm talking about. Obedient children. Don't fashion yourself to the former lust of ignorance. Once you know, you're not ignorant no more. So y'all ain't ignorant now, you know. Go ahead.
But as he which has called you is holy,
Yes, sir.
so be ye holy in all manner of conversation.
Look at that mouth again. Be holy in your mouth. Speak righteous things. Go ahead.
Because it is written, be ye holy, for I am holy.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
And if ye call on the Father, who without respect of person judges according to every man's work, pass the time of your sojourning here in fear.
That's it. You got don't be respecting of a person. I don't care who they are, your mama, dad, brothers. If they're doing wrong, don't follow, don't fear them. You fear God's way. You fear God's way. Period. Let's go to 2 Peter, chapter 6 and verse 39. That's it.
Chapter 2, verse 1.
Yeah, chapter 2, excuse me. 2 Peter, chapter 2 and verse 1. Appreciate that. All God asks for is a little of your time. Little of your time. He give you 6 days to do whatever you want to do within His law. This is the day we got to sit up and learn. Learn what we're supposed to do.
Amen.
Learn.
Amen.
Verse 1, go ahead.
But there was false prophets also among the people,
Mhm.
even as there shall be false teachers among you, who privately shall bring in damnable heresies,
Yes, sir.
even denying the Lord that bought them,
Mhm.
and bring upon themselves swift destruction.
Understand that. If you don't know these scripture, and these people call themselves a pastor, teacher, minister, evangelist, whoever it is, if they ain't coming by this word, they are false prophets. And God said, you're going to bring upon you swift